Cast and characters: McQueen Uberduck, a Lightning McQueen. Mater Uberduck, a town mater. Narrator Uberduck, a French narrator. Our story begins in Radiator Springs, California. We see our famous, to-be bootlegged race car, Lightning McQueen. He is a 21-year-old race car. Recently, news had broken out that the Vietnam War had occurred for the Americans. The southern and northern parts of Vietnam had been disagreeing for a long time. North Vietnam wanted to reunite with South Vietnam under communist rule, but the South wanted to reunite under capitalist rule. China and the USA were already communist, meaning that everyone would basically be equal to one another and get everything they needed. But China went completely against that rule and raised power on the more important people like the government and other politicians. America was trying to help out South Vietnam when the war first started. Also, the domino theory added to the fire of starting the Vietnam War. Okay, so back to Radiator Springs where McQueen and his friend Town Mater are.
Looks like we've got to go to the local drafting office. Mater, I hope that will make it out okay.
Wait, Bo.
Luke, the government has ordered that all its residents from the ages of 824. I don't want to go to war, but if we don't, it might get arrested.
So what if we go to jail? It's not like we'll be killed there. Honestly, I'd prefer it.
So we'll probably forget about this after. Well, I'll stay around to us for decades.
Exactly. There's no way we're waiting that long just to cure ourselves from a 20-year unshady attack.
Well, let me at least do it for me.
No.
All right, I'll take that as a yes. Let's go.
And thus, McQueen and Mater went on a trip to Vietnam to fight in the war out of their way, especially Mater's. McQueen and Mater went and got on a jet to fly to Vietnam to serve in the war.
All right, we're here.
I hate you.
Thank you. Now, can you wait to enjoy the scenery?
I don't want to die for this stupid capitalist ideology. Communism, capitalism have their pros and cons. And we want to be enjoying the scenery once it's paved red with the blood of all these innocent people.
McQueen and Mater went to the camp, and they got their uniforms. They were sent into war without any training. Oh my goodness, run!
Oh, I get that we're fighting against a totalitarian government run by a true Chinaman, but I don't understand why. But I've heard that he was the Prime Minister of North Vietnam.
I knew. It's kind of like we're saying the definition of all of this vocabulary like it's a school project.
I hope that this doesn't end badly for us.
It did in fact end badly for them, although you will be having to wait till the end to witness how it happens.
I've heard that these guys do practice called guerrilla warfare. They pretty much do things that pretty much were crimes.
McQueen and Mater had to look for the soldiers of the Viet Cong. They went to find supplies for the war and tried to kill the soldiers.
Why are there so many airplanes flying over us? What's going on?
Suddenly, an orange chemical came falling from the sky. They were in an area where Agent Orange was being tested. This would eventually cause physical and mental damage to them and the trees and plants around them and their children in the future.
Come on, I think we should probably run.
Yee, I second that.
After that sentence, they immediately ran in the direction they were facing. I'm still trying to figure out how they're running considering the fact that they have wheels and not legs. But still, they tried to run to the edge of the forest.
All right, we got to leave.
I'm trying, but these bushes are slowing me down.
Never mind, just run.
But how?
After a few minutes, both McQueen and Mater got out of the forest. They eventually accidentally went on the Chucha tunnels, a network of tunnels used for soldiers to stay during the war. The Viet Cong had ambushed them from behind, and they started shooting at them.
Oh no, they're onto us.
Come on, we have to run and win. If I die, make sure to escape and make sure that you get it done.
Unfortunately, before they could run, both of their windows had been shattered open and they both got a few punctured wheels. Both were laying on the ground, seemingly dead. A few hours later, when the Viet Cong was gone, Dan, I thought that would rhyme better. McQueen finally opened up his eyes.
Am I dead?
Our friend looked around the place he was just to see Mater laying on the ground, and McQueen started sobbing.
Mater! No.
McQueen somehow picked up Mater and started walking to the shoreline. He then built a boat, somehow, and started his ride home. It was a long ride, but he eventually got home. McQueen lost his best friend, but at least he made it home with his friends and family. There was one thing that had changed from when Lightning McQueen left Vietnam. People had begun making songs opposing the war due to its violence and it having no point. Since McQueen had made it home, it just proved the point even more. McQueen could never live the same, but he tried his best to live like he used to.